You're right. And it reminds me of one of my favorite Aesop's fables, the one about the fox and the lion. We're going to do this one Andy Griffith style. So let's jump out on the porch, shall we? Now, once upon a time, there's this little fox. That fox was real timid on account of he's always told to be afraid of lions. So one day, this fox has got to get from point A to point B, so that fox sets forth through the woods. Now, when he gets through the woods, he sees this lion right across the way. Big, furry lion with the big fangs and them big claws. Now, when he sees that lion, that fox, he gets real scared. That heart starts palpitating, pumping, and in his chest just boom, 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 boom. He thinks he's going to drop dead of a full-on scared heart attack. Well, he don't. That lion don't move from where he's sitting. So the fox says, well, all right, I'm just going to move along. So the fox moseys through the woods. Now, a little while later, that fox goes through the woods again. He sees that same lion. He doesn't get as scared as he did the first time, but he's still a little timid, still a little afraid, and he says, oh, right? But that lion doesn't come after him. So the fox just decides he's going to go on about his way, and he does. Now, the third time that fox goes through the woods and he sees that lion, that fox says, well, now, that lion didn't eat me like I was always told he would the first time. That lion didn't eat me the way I was always told he would the second time. Now, on that third time, he says, I'm just going to muster up the gumption, and I'm going to walk up to that lion. And that fox walks up to the lion, and he says, howdy, lion. And that lion looks down and says, well, it's about time you said howdy. I was getting to think you was rude. And they two sat there, right there, in the woods, and had the biggest time getting to know one another. Now, the moral of this story is, acquaintance lessens prejudice. Y'all have a good day now. You hear?